We're looking at something that is literally reshaping reality as we know it, the rapid evolution of artificial intelligence. And this isn't just some abstract academic theory, right? It's a technological journey that has completely transformed how we interact with information, and it dictates the digital ecosystem we live in every single day. Let's unpack exactly how we got here.
Okay, let's dive into this. For decades, the whole story of AI was strictly about analysis. It was all about machines looking at a world that already existed and just trying to make sense of it. But we've crossed a massive threshold. Are we still just in an era of analysis, or are machines now actively creating our world for us? This shift from processing the known to generating the unknown is the exact pivot point of modern AI.
The reach of AI and machine learning. Let's look at where it all started.
To really understand where we're going, we've got to look at the historical workhorse of AI, machine learning. Think of it like the ultimate detective operating behind the scenes. Instead of creating something from nothing, it acts as a highly sophisticated analytical engine. It takes in literal mountains of existing information, finds the hidden patterns, and makes incredibly precise determinations for both science and business.
And this analytical power is everywhere. You've definitely experienced it. Machine learning is the engine bridging communication gaps with instant language translation. It's the tech recognizing faces in your camera roll. It's powering high-stakes financial decisions, like whether or not you get approved for that new credit card. And it structures those e-commerce algorithms that figure out exactly what you want to buy next. But here's the thing, every single one of these applications relies on taking existing data to calculate a result.
Let's move to and see how this builds into the 2020s and the generative shift.
If machine learning was the era of analysis, the 2020s marked a totally monumental turning point. We saw landscape-altering advancements in a very specific subfield, generative AI or Gen AI. This is the exact moment the technology stopped merely calculating what was already there and stepped through a completely different door. We literally evolved from an engine that analyzes into an engine that creates.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is looking at what generative AI actually creates. The explosive capabilities of Gen AI now cover virtually every major media format we consume. We aren't just talking about generating a few paragraphs of text anymore. It's composing original music. It's rendering dynamic, hyper-realistic videos. It's a massive shift. We've moved from an AI that might recognize a photo of a landscape to an AI that can paint you a completely original landscape that has never existed in human history. It's the leap from pure calculation to pure creation.
And this brilliantly illustrates the contrast. When you put these two eras next to each other, the evolution is just staggering. We built our foundation on a highly scientific, deeply commercial machine learning engine, the ultimate analyst making sense of our world. But now we've basically handed that engine a paintbrush. Generative AI has expanded our technological capabilities from simply categorizing the world to actively contributing brand new creations to it.
We know it can write, we know it can draw, and we know it can compose. But as this acceleration continues, it leaves us with one massive question. What entirely new, unimaginable forms of data will generative AI create next? It's an absolutely incredible time to be watching this space. I hope this explainer helped clarify the profound shift from AI as an analyst to AI as a creator. Thanks for joining me today, and keep your eyes on the horizon.